What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Jay Fry. Today we're going to be planting 12 medicinal and tea herb seeds, and also taking a look at the progress of some of the other seedlings I've already started. So hang out with your boy for a minute and check it out. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the seedlings that I've already started, since I need to go ahead and move them and make way for these herbs and medicinal seeds. So I just planted some turnip and some collards. If you can see right here, they're already starting to pop up, and I'm doing that because during the freeze pretty much lost everything I had out there, so I'm starting over. And then I got one kale that's popped up, so that's another lesson learned too. I should have went ahead and started all of these way before now, that way after the freeze I could have put them right in, but that's all good. Then these right here I started a while ago. So this is some cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. I already thinned them out, and I think they're pretty much ready to go out. So I really didn't want nothing but like 3 of each. So the Brussels sprouts, I think I got three good ones right here. So I'm gonna start sitting these outside to harden them off and get them ready. And then the same thing right here, this is some broccoli. The celery is gonna be a while, so I'm gonna leave this in here and let it do its thing, but I'll get the broccoli ready pretty soon. I already got my heat mat set up right here. So Vivo Sun heat mat, I'll leave a link in the description. It don't have no kind of timer or no temperature thing. I think it just stays a certain temperature the whole time. I've already went ahead and set my trays up to make it a little bit easier and a little bit faster. So you can see I already got them labeled, knowing what I'm gonna do. The first 2 that I'm gonna plant are gonna be rosemary and lavender. I have 2 rosemary plants already that I did last year. 2 of them made it, but I at least want like 2 or 3 more because I actually like to go outside and just rub my fingers on the rosemary plant. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna put two seeds per little pod. And rosemary, rosemary takes a while to grow. So this is one of those things I should have started early on, but still, as long as I can get it to grow, I'll be good, because I'm probably just gonna start them out and keep them in pots for a while, like the 2 that I have now. Seeds are real small. Alright, so I got my rosemary planted. Hopefully I get a couple of those. The next 2 is lavender. So I know this lavender, it takes a while too. And I hadn't planted any lavender before, but I think I only want like 2 or 3 of these as well. But either way, I'm going to try it all and see if I can get them to grow. Now, I like the smell of lavender, and I like the way it looks, so I want to make sure I get a few lavender plants. This is, like I said, this is another slow grower, which I should have started. I probably should have started this in like I don't know, maybe January, early February. Same thing with the rosemary, but I didn't. I'll start them now. So because I want to make sure I get rosemary plants, I dropped a few seeds in the hole, and also a little bit on top, just to make sure I get it. And the next 2 that I'm going to plant are chives and fennel. I hadn't tried to plant either one of these before either, but I said I'm going to get my herbs going. So those are the chive seeds. They almost look like the bunching onion seeds that I planted, maybe a little bit bigger. I have these seeds and I hadn't read any instructions on them. Where I got them from, they want you to actually scan the QR code to go in and read them, but I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. I'm just gonna take a chance on planting them pretty much how I do everything else. If the seeds are real small, I won't plant them as deep. If they're a little bit bigger, I'll go a little deeper, I guess. But yeah, these fennel seeds, I remember chewing on fennel seeds. I don't know what I was doing it for, but we're gonna see. Let's get them out this bag. So there go our fennel seeds right there. These seeds are a little bit bigger, so I think I can drop them in a little bit deeper, but I'm still gonna put a few on top, then I thin them out. All right, so I got my first four herb seeds already planted. My chives, my fennel, rosemary, and lavender. So we'll see how that goes. So the next herbs that I'm going to plant is going to be my oregano and thyme, then some lemon balm and mint. So what I'm using, and also what I'm using right here, this little deal just kind of got the measurements on it: 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and so forth. Same here, 1/2 inch, 1 inch. So I'm kind of going by that a little bit. Is kind of giving me an idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and pre-make the holes and then I'll get them done. So I don't know how long before I plan on putting them in the ground, but I think I want to start out all of my herbs, pretty much most of them, in pots. So I mean, I need a lot of pots, don't it? And I think a couple of them can probably grow within the same pots, which will be all right. So we see this oregano seeds. You can see, let me take them out. They super small. Probably gonna get these everywhere. Now I would think with these seeds, they probably need to be pretty much on the surface. And I should have looked at them before I even put the holes in there, but that's cool. I put some in the hole, put some on the surface. Really can't avoid getting it on the surface, they so small. Now all of those seeds, wonder how many I'm gonna actually get. Because I had to put a lot of those on the surface, I'll come back. Let me go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some soil I already got sifted on top, just so it can touch. All right, so yeah, since those seeds were so small, I'm just gonna sprinkle some soil on top, just so I can make sure they're making contact. And look like I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the thyme seeds. So those are just as small. So I'm doing the same thing, sprinkling a little soil on top, and the same thing with the lemon balm and mountain mint. Those seeds are a little bit smaller. So that's your mountain mint seeds. Man, they super small. Then the last one for this tray is going to be the lemon balm. So those seeds are a little bit bigger, but I'm still going to sprinkle them pretty much everywhere too. So these last set of herbs I'm going to get done, these are ones that I really want to grow. I hadn't had any of them. I hadn't been able to grow any of them, but I do want to be able to grow this purple coneflower. So I probably should read on how to plant these, but can't be no different than the rest. Let me show you. So that's our purple coneflower seeds, or I don't know if you want to call these seeds. They're probably not called seeds, but they seeds today. So I'm gonna drop those, actually drop these in the holes. And I still have a chance of getting one to grow, or it may not really even matter, and all of them will grow. So boom. Now these seeds, they're real small. I'm not even gonna make any holes for those. Let me see if I can get them out. So those are your chamomile seeds, if you can see them. So I'm just gonna sprinkle those. So these are about the same size as like the celery seeds, and so far I did good with the celery seeds. So And all I did was just sprinkle them on top. So that's all I'm gonna do here. Maybe we can get some chamomile tea. I don't know. Alright, the next one's gonna be this cilantro. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've tried cilantro. This is gonna be my third time trying it. And I hadn't had, so of course you know I hadn't had no success either time. That's why I say I'm trying it. And this is another one I probably should have read the instructions. Being that this is my third time on how to plant them. But the other 2 times I just planted them outside. Just threw them in the pot and kind of hope they would grow. So those are our cilantro seeds. It almost seemed like I should soak those seeds before I plant them. Then the last one I'm gonna plant is parsley. We really don't, we prefer the cilantro over parsley, but why not grow it? I got the seeds. So here go the parsley seeds. Now they almost look like the fennel seeds to me. They actually do look like the fennel seeds. So I drop a couple of them in the hole. And watch the one that we really don't care for as much be the one that grows. Alright, so I got all of my medicinal and tea herbs planted that I'm gonna do for now. Like I said, some of them I should have done a long time ago. Others is right on time. And they're actually all gonna be right on time. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add water to these trays. And then I'll put the domes on them and that should be it. So let me show you guys some of the other seedlings that I've already started. We're gonna check the progress on those. So I already showed you a few of them. I showed you the broccoli, the celery, the cauliflower, and the Brussels sprouts. And if you look right here, these are pretty much some of the same. So I got extra broccoli right here, Brussels sprouts, more Brussels sprouts. Then these here I got some cherry tomatoes and rainbow tomatoes. And I believe those are gonna be, I got it wrote down, I think those are gonna be like some broccoli. Then here I thinned out all of my tomato plants. So this is another cherry tomato, sweet cherry tomato, rainbow. I got right here, sweet cherry tomato. So most of my tomato plants are actually looking good. And they should be ready, so everything needs to be watered right now. This is another cherry, yeah, some type of cherry tomato. That one in the back is a beef tomato. So of all of them, the beef tomatoes, they don't look as good. So like, let's see, can you see? Right here, that's a beef tomato plant. The soil even looks bad on that one. But that plant is not making it. That's another beef tomato. What is it? It's cherry tomatoes. So all of my cherry tomato plants are looking good. Then way back here in the back, another beef tomato. It just, man, ain't doing too good. So some of these empty ones, these are some pepper plants that I planted. Then yesterday, last night, I went ahead and separated my eggplants and the bell pepper. So that's a bell pepper plant, another bell pepper. These, I just thinned these out. And I only had one jalapeno to pop up. And then my eggplants. So the eggplants looking pretty good. And even though I tried to sterilize the soil, I still see a few gnats, so maybe I didn't do it right or I didn't do it long enough, but I still got a few of them that I see pop up. Alright, so we was able to get 12 of our seeds planted. Now we just need to wait till they germinate and take care of them from there. And we also took a look at some of the other seedlings that I planted not too long ago. Some of them are doing pretty good, others not so good, but I guess that's just a part of it. And the ones that are ready, like the broccoli, the cauliflower, and the Brussels sprouts, I'll start trying to harden those off by setting them aside, you know, a few hours a day before I put them in the ground. Then we should be good. So that's it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with your boy. If you liked the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I'll holler at you.